Oh, this sort of, demands a comment. Right, okay, the Time Magazine is trying to pick their person of the year. Gives us an opportunity to talk about something. One of them is this Jeff Bezos guy, the Amazon, the billionaire or something, in charge of Amazon, Amazon.com. Okay, we wanted to say something earlier about about something that should be commented on by any if we had a media that was like actually political instead of just playing news games or whatever they're doing. Here's the thing: with this stunt that he did, okay, this guy. Okay, he poured a bunch of money into doing something where it's a bunch of, I think you've probably seen it, these things that fly around and like they could, it's like it's like a, theoretically, like it packages up the Amazon thing. You don't need a, employee, and then it flies it to someone's house. I mean, that's a publicity stunt to just show off some new technology that the publicity stunt by Jeff Bezos, billionaire, and Amazon.com. But here's the thing that sort of in one of the things is they said, oh, would this one day replace like all these, the workers at Amazon who, they box up the things and the delivery trucks that bring them and stuff. Wow, I wonder if they could be replaced by these like packaging and flying drone things. That was the thing that was brought up. Like one day they won't need employees at these places, but what the subtext should be understood to be like, that's one of those places, places where they box up the Amazon stuff coming on, the orders coming off the assembly line. They box it up. That's an example of a place where it's a multi-billion-dollar corporation that pays people, despicably low wages in those warehouse factories where they box things up. Like when they showed the image of, they've been showing it like crazy, like showing I hadn't seen before, that giant warehouse where the orders are coming off the assembly line and they're boxing it up. They show that, and then I hadn't seen what that looks like. It's huge, the amount of people that work there, but they're all being paid like despicably low wages. What's interesting is not that such people are ever going to be replaced by these flying drone things he did as a publicity stunt, but what's so sick is the amount of money, millions of dollars poured into developing something like that because it's good publicity for Amazon. Why didn't he, if he's got that much money to make a bunch of flying drone things to test out the idea that, they got millions of dollars to develop such a thing. Like, for what reason, like, I don't know, but it got a lot of publicity. That's the kind of thing the CEO of Amazon is pouring millions of dollars into, and then while the people who work in those warehouses that he's claiming might be replaced by such a thing are paid despicably low wages. That's what should come to mind. That he's using his profits to do stunts like that. That should come to mind. There should be an op-ed about that. I mean, pointing out the obvious. But we don't have like I said, we don't have really a political media, and certainly the whatever paper or channel people are reading and watching who perceive themselves to be on, like, I don't know, the political left or something. No such thing exists. If the good example would be something they'd comment on would be what we just said. So political left or political right or a proper political class or proper political media. None of that exists. But there's a small thing to point out the obvious.